I'm going to make this a dual toy review and go over this first. Probably one of the best Kenner action figures ever made. The Batman Returns, not Dark Knight series, Bruce Wayne figure that turns into Batman. In the back we have the illustration of what the figure is going to look like between Bruce Wayne and Batman. And this is the best part. Look at this. I never even knew this stuff existed. There's a 15-inch Batman figure, but he has the accurate suit for this movie with the linear abdomens and not like the bulging circle one. The Scuba Batman, I thought that was always cool. I think I had him. Anything else worth talking about? The Robin from the series looks really good, even though he had nothing to do with the movie. Catwoman, the Penguins, come on, that's a home run. I don't even have to explain that. And the Bat Missile, which I have and done a review. Sorry for the focusing here. I'm still learning this new camera, and model is not going so good right now. I've done a review on that. You have the Bat Ski, which is on huge my bucket list. Bruce Wayne's custom coupe, which my buddy John, the same guy that helped me with the crash test dummy toy review, he says he had that and he said it was awesome, and I trust him. And then I have the Wayne Manor, which I've done a review on, and also in my Toy Biz Resident Evil review. So this is what the regular Bruce Wayne figure looks like, which is pretty accurate. I mean, it looks really good. I don't think any kid during the early 90s didn't have this toy, by the way. Typical Kenner articulation, you know, just the shoulders and the legs move. So this is what he looks like with all the accessories on. I mean, it's gorgeous. Look at this. He has the cowl with the cape, the chest plate, which here's the biggest bummer though, however. The abdomen section looks awesome, however, it's the bulgy circles and not that linear Batman Returns style. The other part, you have the gloves, or I believe they're called gauntlets, which are really nice looking and they're going good. But as a kid, I despised that this awesome accessory here, the Batarang, you know, with the little computer screen on there, I guess, is molded to the right hand glove. So as a kid, I cut that off immediately, and there's other few things I'll show you that I did as a kid to make this toy more fun. And then you have boots, which are really awesome, like in the movie, you know, they're Nikes, in the first movie at least. But his legs are a little spindly on top, and then they get thick, like Kiss boots. Now as a kid, I ditched the Batman figure immediately underneath this. Well, not immediately, but I primarily played with G.I. Joes. So the Kenner wasn't in my scale world. So what I did was, I have my suit here, the other suit, yes. This is like true Hollywood. I got a different, like a backup suit. Oh, I forgot to mention, in the original toy also it came with this, which I'm not sure what it is. It is like some sort of communicator, and it has a little sprocket on it that makes a noise, probably like a radio signal. Pretty cool, but why not have just made the Batarang a separate accessory? He became my surrogate Bruce Wayne figure, and let me dress him up to see if it still holds up today. So alright, I mean, he still doesn't look that bad. I can see him pass off as Bruce Wayne with a beard. And he caught many criminals in my childhood living room carpet, I can tell you that. Now for the Batwing. or I should say the turbojet of the Dark Knight series. So it's Dark Knight series. It's a huge difference from the first Batwing from the original movie, because that was a little bit more generic, still cool, but this one looks like a movie prop, like an actual scale miniature. I mean, this thing is beautiful. Look at this. I realized this is 3 vehicles in one. Well, I know about the 2, the Batwing, and it turns into a wheeled vehicle called the Street Racer, I believe. But the other one is called Turbo Glider. And look at this straight on. It's very stealth. All of this molding, like marks. Everything they did to make this sculptor and make it into a mold, it is just unreal. Look at the little rivets and the ventilation panels. Somebody who likes cars or engineering like me, you know, I really like this. You got air intake. This right here is a foam wing I made because I bought this at a yard sale and it only had one of the original plastic wings. That's the original right there. Really cool looking. And let's get a look at the back, the rear end, I should say, of the Batwing. Yowzers, look at this, gorgeous. Just there's the exhaust vents, ventilation. It really tapers in the back. Very aerodynamic. It's probably like and at some point we're going to be making these things if this COVID doesn't kill us all. So the Canopy, unlike my Bat Missile, I actually have the original Canopy. Oops, and there goes my little foam board wing. No problem. I'll fix that. But look how comfy this interior looks. Very spacious. Probably would have been padded leather. Yeah, leather. It's Bruce Wayne. He's a millionaire. Not vinyl. Controls on left and right. It's almost like a headrest. It's cool. The gauges have a little bit of color in them. And it's the only detail of color, which is pretty cool. I don't have the 2 missile launchers that would have been on here. I know, huge bummer. But they would have shot out those bronze color missiles. And let me show you the second vehicle, the Street Racer. One other thing, it may not have the Bat missiles, but there is like the fixed machine guns on there, which is really cool. They come off like that, and the wheel pops up automatically. Spring actuator. They come off, and now underneath, this is what it looks like. Not as much detail, but it's like a pair of kidneys. But they did something about it. At least they put some detail on in there. It says Kenner made in Mexico. Oh, gracias. And here's the third wheel for the Street Racer. The wheels have that bronze color, just like the Bat Missile, and it's a turbine motion, which, you know what? That would make it a Harrier jet. It would propel it vertically up. Cool. Right, I mean, there's a lot of engineering in this. Plastic wheels. But see, now you can move it back and forth. I got my little buddy down here walking his little tokus off. Get you some scale on here. There he is. There's the Doidle. And Batwing. Yeah, Turbo Street Racer. Alright, pretty cool. Now the third feature is called the Turbo Glider, which I didn't know about. And what happens is you take both of the wings And where they go into the fuselage, there's little pins, you put them together, and now it makes a jetless glider. And it has little tabs there. Still got guns. And to blow everybody's mind, I'm just going to use a Batman the animated figure to go on there. Snaps on there. And it's like the scene from Batman Returns where you get him on the edge of the building and he just puts his hands out and falls and goes down. Alright, that'll conclude it. I'm out of breath and I'm getting tired here. So that'll conclude the toy review. And just thank you
for watching. Please subscribe.